Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Mumby in Kenya, Africa. You know what I mean? Go check out Dr. Mumby on YouTube. I think she has 2 channels. I know one of them is just Dr. Mumby, I think, and the other one that I'm watching now is Dr. Mumby Live. And that's where I got this video from. And the video says, we don't need anyone to help us build Africa. We will do it. Okay? Now, with a declaration like that being made, that means it's business time. It's time to get to business. All right? But the thing about it is this. My main point of making this video is to let us know that we must keep imposters out of the conversation. We have to. It's an absolute must. Right? So if you're strategizing and planning on how to overcome or overthrow something or a people, you can't have those same people in the boardroom meeting. It just don't make sense, because before you can get your plan off the ground, they're in position to stop it. I'm just saying. Europeans going back to talk to Europeans. Asians going back to talk to Asians. Black people are going back to talk to black people. That's just how it is. Nothing personal, that's just how it is. That's human nature. So, if we are in let's say I am a minority in a boardroom meeting in a room full of Europeans, and they say, yes, we have to overcome the Africans. The Africans been oppressing us for all this time, and we're not putting up with it anymore. Me, as a black man, I would be like, let me let the rest of my people know what these people are thinking about doing against us. That's just human nature. So, that's why I'm playing this video. I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to let you guys hear this passionate, serious young man planning to take over, planning to, orchestrate right thinking, independent thought. But the only problem is that there are imposters in the room. And that's what I'm going to be pointing out. I'm going to point out the imposters. All right? So, let's go.
But to me, it's deeper than that. And I'll explain. Before our generation, there is a generation way before us who had to make some serious decisions. That's the generation of Nkrumah, of Patrice Lumumba, of Senghor. These are the young people of those late 50s and 60s who, like us, traveled to study, to come home. But in the back of their mind, they wanted what they've seen overseas to happen in their countries. They wanted the quality of life that they have seen in London, in France, in the United States, to happen to their mothers, to their aunties, to their children, to their families here. Meaning they wanted them to go to the doctors and being able to see a doctor, being able to get a decent healthcare system. They also dreamed about being able to have control of their future. Just like those people who left Ireland with no hope, took the waters to go to an empty land in the United States for hope, for opportunities, for looking for a better life. to make things better. And today, they've created the United States. And those young people I'm talking about came home to fight with nothing until we have what we call independence. Even though they knew they will not finish the work, they will not achieve all of the dreams that they had the courage to start the work. But I know in them, they knew that they will not benefit from what they're fighting for. But they knew that their children and their grandchildren will come and finish it. Well, that time has come. Their grandchildren are here. We've traveled the world, we've seen it. We understand it. We know how America's built, how France is built after the war, devastated, with no money, with the Marshall Plan to come to help them. We know how it was done. In Singapore, with Lee Kuan Yew. And we are here to create a new Africa. We, the children of Africa. We need you as a partner, but we don't need nobody to come to tell us how it's done anymore. That, I want it to be clear to everyone coming to invest in Africa. There is a new...
So you hear him, right? He's saying all the people that's trying to come invest in Africa and all that type of stuff, that it's no more giving us pennies. No, it's no more y'all calling the shots. He say, we done been all around. Like he's saying, like the educated Africans, the young Africans, they saying they done been all around. They done traveled all around. They see how the game goes. They done learned the game. And they say, now it's time to come back and put Africa up on game. And so y'all hear how passionate this brother is and how serious he sounds. But I want you guys to observe the impostors, the other nations. Observe their body language. Watch their body language. The body language is going to tell it all, man. We can't trust them. We got to keep them out of the meetings. Real talk. We got to keep them out because behind their closed doors, they're planning on killing us. They never liked us and they never will. So keep them out the meetings.
Generation of leaders of Africa that's born. And that time will come, we will change it. So I don't have no plan for 3 years. No. I have a plan for a lifetime. And I know if I don't finish the work, the young people I'm training through Give One Project, the young people he's training through ABCD, the young people that Tony Elemelu, my good friend, is training in Nigeria, will take on the fight. And they will change this country for the better. Where every young African born in this country will have the same decent education that your children have over there in Amsterdam. I want those young people in my country, in the villages, in Kaolack, in Put, in Kenya, in Burkina Faso, to be able to have the same chance that my children in the United States. I'm not waiting for nobody to come and do it for me or give me a plan of structural plan from the World Bank or from the whatever bank or organizations. We will do it. We don't need it. It's not the World Bank who changed French after the World War II. They haven't.
This man say, we don't need no help, man. We are just as capable to educate our children on a high level as any other country. And that's real talk. That's real. That's no cap. I totally agree with everything this man is saying. And we have to implement the same thing here in America and abroad. He's saying, he's about to go on to say, no one else needed a handout, even though we know they ravaged everything and all that type of stuff. They stole everything that they have, like all these other nations stole everything that we had. That's what they did. They took it from us. So let's not be naive and have that twisted, right? But I get his point. So listen to him.
Haven't helped the United States or Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew had the gut to say, we will change Singapore from nothing after Malaysia left them. I spoke there with the president just a month ago, and I saw what they have done. I want that in my country, in Senegal. I want that in Mali, in Benin, and etc. And I know if we don't do it, nobody won't do it. So this is my fight. This is bigger than 3 years. And I know I won't forget it. I won't finish it. But if I don't.
Look at this. This is what I want you to see right here. And back to his point too, that he wasn't talking about like France and all these other places. He was saying that one country that didn't need Malaysia, and Singapore did not need Malaysia to do what they needed to do. But this is my main point of making this video right here. Look at their face. Look at these imposters. Tell me, why are they in the meeting? What kind of face is that? Is that mockery? Is it you guys aren't capable of doing this on your own? Is it you guys shouldn't be saying this stuff around me because I'm going to tell everything you guys just said. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it all. It's clearly an imposter's face. That's clear. You can tell he ain't with you. You can tell. This white boy right here, he ain't with you. He'll smile in your face and everything else, but he ain't with you. Look at the Indian next to him. He ain't with you neither. He mixed with him. They mix with each other. That ain't no real Indian. That's the Caucasian one. But I'm not saying just based on color per se, but I'm just saying bluebirds hang with bluebirds, red birds hang with red birds, pigeons hang with pigeons, eagles with eagles. That's just how the game go, man. Ducks with ducks, man. You understand? So it's the same thing with humans. Black folks hang with black folks, white folks hang with white folks, Indians with Indians, Africans with Africans. Y'all know what I'm saying. That's just how it is. Latinos with Latinos. So why are they in the meeting? This young black man is talking about how to overcome for the future. And everybody over there pillaging right now in Africa. Taking everything. So there is no reason for them to be in the meetings. Look at him. He acting all nonchalant. He acting like he ain't listening neither. He look like an FBI too. All these are agents sitting around. There always have to be an agent around in our meetings. Why? I just don't get it. Why? Explain it. We got to stop doing it. We got to do better. Even though, hey, congrats to everything, man. You know what I mean? I take my hat off to Africa because they ain't playing, you know. And what's for us can't be stopped anyway. But all I'm saying is this is just too easy. Can't tell your war tactics, man. All right? That's all I'm really saying, Africa. Keep them out the board meetings. Keep doing everything y'all doing. Keep putting that pressure on them. And keep them out the board meetings. Keep trying to connect with your people in America, with all the black people. All Africans, all black people need to be trying to connect. You know, the people in America need to be trying to connect with the people in Africa. You know, shout out to that boy JT over there in Burkina Faso, which was one of the names that got mentioned. Shout out to all the people that's hanging out. I mean, you know, there's that is in the mix with the people in Ghana and all that. Shout out to Africa for asking us to come over. You know what I'm saying? For laying out the red carpet for the black people in the United States. But it's all good, people. Hey, we on the winning side of this battle. I'm letting y'all know that right now. So I'm not speaking in the sense of defeat at all. Hey, we done won this battle. And we gonna win by getting smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter. You know what I'm saying? For each one, teaching one. Each one pointing out things that can make us stronger, basically. You see what I'm saying? But until next time, I get with y'all. And with that being said, peace.